Good morning, everybody. What is going on? Hope you are doing fantastic, guys. In today's live stream, I'm going to be talking about what AI search means for local businesses in 2026. AI search is already deciding which businesses are getting seen and which ones aren't. So, if your leads are coming from Google, Maps, organic search, 2026 is going to punish your business if you don't adapt. So, today, really what I'm going to do is break down what AI search actually means for local businesses and what you need to do right now to stay visible. All right. So before we talk about what is now, we need to understand what changed. So search used to be simple. You typed in a keyword, Google showed up about 10 blue links, and rankings meant traffic, right? That's not how search works anymore. Google is now using AI to summarize answers, recommend businesses, and filter results before users ever really click, right? So instead of asking the question, who ranks number one, the real question to ask is, who does the AI trust enough to recommend, right? That's the question you want to be able to answer, is who is answering the question better, whether it's best plumber in Philadelphia, Italian restaurant near me, so on and so forth, right? How AI decides who shows up, it's actually very straightforward, guys. There's really three main things that decide who shows up. So AI search looks at a few core things differently than traditional SEO, right? So number one is authority over optimization, right? So perfect SEO doesn't matter if Google doesn't trust you. You want to make sure that at the end of the day, you are answering the question to the best of your ability with high intent, good quality answers so Google can prioritize you, right? It's the same example of if you're trying to Google best plumbers in Philly and your website really doesn't answer the question well, if you're maybe even a plumber in Philadelphia, let alone the best plumber in Philadelphia. So stuff like that, right? Number two is real world signals, right? So reviews, Google business profile activity, branded searches, so on and so forth. So these are going to matter more than ever, right? That's number two. And number three is intent, not keyword. So AI wants the answer why someone is searching, not just what they typed in. I'll say that again. AI wants to answer why someone is searching, not just what they typed in, right? Very simple and easy. Then, guys, at the end of the day, if your content doesn't clearly solve a problem, you don't exist to AI search, right? So that's going to be one of the things that, as time goes on, you really, 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 really need to prioritize those three things that I just mentioned. So, okay, Sean, cool. Right. I understand these are the three things for the most part that are going to factor if AI ranks my business. But what does this actually mean for local businesses? Well, for local businesses, this is both a threat and a massive opportunity. So it's a threat if you rely on outdated SEO tactics. AI is going to completely skip you and you'll be irrelevant. However, the opportunity is most local competitors are stuck from like 10 years ago from an SEO perspective, right? Maybe not that long ago, but you guys get what I'm talking about. Businesses that show up consistently across the website, Google business profile, local content, and reviews, those are the ones that AI is going to recommend, right? So you want to kind of switch the narrative that I see a lot of business owners like, oh, I don't want to learn all this AI stuff. It's crap. No, it's not crap. And you do want to learn it. It's a massive opportunity. So you don't want to think about it as a threat. You want to think about it actually as one of the best ways to gear up on your competition and to get a leg up on them, right? So cool. That's great. That's what that means for the. What can you do, people who are watching this video right now? What can you do right now today to win an AI search in 2026? What you want to do is focus on these three things. Okay. So jot it down, put in Siri, put in Notes tab, type, whatever you got to do. But these three things, if you take anything away from this video, these are the three most important things you need to do, right? Number one is you want to treat your GBP, your Google business profile, like a marketing channel. So here's what I mean. You want to post weekly, answer questions, you want to add your services, and you want to get consistent reviews. And on top of that, you want to just go through all of the little intangibles of the business profile, and you want to make sure they're all filled out to the best of your ability. I feel like, oh man, see so many people who come to Momentum and they just don't have an optimized profile of potential clients. So that's very important. I want you guys to make sure you understand that. So that's number one. Number two is you want to build content that answers real buyer questions, not blog fluff, real answers to real problems, right? So that could look like if, let's just say there's a question around like plumbing, how can I fix a toilet leak? How can I fix a toilet clog in as little as 5 minutes? If you answer that question really well, people are not just going to have you be the go-to data source, but you're going to get a lot of business from it. I genuinely, I really believe that. And I've had it too. So that's the second thing. Third thing is you want to fix your mobile experience. So if your site is confusing or slow on mobile, AI sees that as a trust issue. So this is where businesses really, they are losing before the game even starts. So these three things, guys, are very, very important. So that's pretty much it. I mean, the other things I wanted to touch on are like what most businesses get wrong. A lot of businesses ask the wrong question. They ask, how do I rank higher? The better question is, how do I become the most trusted option in my market? Because at the end of the day, it's not just about ranking. Sure, it's obviously about that, but it's more about trust. You want to make sure that the AI in Google trusts you to answer the question the way they need it to, right? An AI search rewards clarity, consistency, credibility, alliteration aside, not just hacks, right? Not just, oh, here's a couple fly-by-night hacks, right? So I'll just say this. If you're not sure really like how AI sees your business right now, that's a risk. I help local businesses fix that, whether it's SEO, Google business profiles, or preparing for AI search. If you want help, if you need help, please feel free to reach out. My email is in the description of the video. It's sean@needmomentum.com. My cell is 215-607-6482. Feel free to call me. Feel free to get a just understanding of where you are. I'm not going to BS you. I'm just not going to sugarcoat it. I'm a very black and white person. My friends know that for years. But I'm not going to give you a bunch of fluff. I'm going to tell you exactly where you are, right? Cool. AI search isn't coming. It's already here, guys. The businesses that adapt early were really own their own markets. So just keep that in mind. Guys, thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys have a great start to the day and good first week in 2026. So be well. God bless. Thank you, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.